What is going on, Brousseau fam? And thank you guys so much for checking out another new video. Today we are 1,074 days sober, dude. We had a pretty good morning this morning. This was one of the rare mornings where everybody got to wake up with me, and because I had to be at work at 7. So everybody was up this morning. Mama was cooking eggs for the little ones. I was getting my coffee ready. It was a nice drive to work, and we are here at work. I took my first break at 9:30, and I had a banana and a Sprite Zero, and I'm on my lunch. So I'm going to show you guys what I'm having for lunch. But just in case you're new here, guys, my name's Tyler. I used to be an alcoholic. I've been sober almost 3 years. I make videos all about fitness and sobriety because I feel like they kind of go hand in hand. We're doing legs today. And I throw in some family vloggy type stuff here and there. So without further ado, I'm going to show you what I'm having for lunch. I'll meet you guys at the gym afterwards. So sit back, relax, and grab a freaking snack, dude, and welcome to the vlog. All right, for lunch, we are gonna have a protein shake. We did 2 scoops of the Dynamite. I'll put a picture up on the screen. 2 scoops of protein powder, 1 more banana, and 1 more Sprite Zero. But yeah, like I said, guys, we got legs today after work, so I'm gonna eat this up. And then we will head over to the gym, and you know I got to have my fresh ice cold strawberry lemonade 3D for the gym. It's my last 3D, bro. So I either got to go into town and get another case, or I got to order it online. And I don't like ordering things online because I'm an old man. All right, I'll see you guys at the gym. All right, y'all, we made it. We made it to the gym. Today, like I said, is going to be a leg day. Let's get this set up here. Work was very good. It was very busy. I love when it's busy. I thrive off of the chaos, man. I love it. But the plan for today is going to be the seated quad extension and the seated hamstring curl, because my left knee is absolutely killing me. And if I'm being honest, I just don't have it in me to do squats or a leg press or any like heavy pushing movement, any heavy movement. I don't mind doing an isolated movement today, even though I know both of these movements I'm literally bending my knee. But I mean, every leg movement you gotta bend your knee. And I don't know what it is, man. I think a lot of it is just being fat. I also think that I have some knee problems because I sprained this ankle, my left ankle, twice. Once when I was a kid, and then once when I was a young adult back in my drinking days. And the way it healed, my foot just naturally drifts off to the side like that. It doesn't stay straight and boxy. Like, I have to constantly adjust my stance. That could be part of it. I'm sure that I put a lot of my weight on my left side. But the point is, my knee is killing me. Actually, no, that's not the point. The point is, I'm still here. I'm still showing up. I'm going to do my best. Doing something is better than nothing. And when it relates to being in recovery, I can tell you right now, the early days in recovery, all you're going to want to do is drink or use whatever vice that you were using. But I promise you, if you just stay consistent and follow the routine, you'll get through it. You know? Like, today is one of those rare days where I don't really feel like being here, but I'm here. So let's crack this bad boy open. And it's not even that I don't want to be here. I just wish my knee wasn't hurting, and I wish it was any other day than leg day. I don't think there's a dude alive that loves leg day. But, so yeah, we're just going to camp out here. We might do 4 sets. We might do 6 sets. I don't know. I don't care. We're just going to go until I feel good. And so I do apologize if this is going to be one of the more boring videos. We got it set at 55 pounds, by the way. Yeah, I do apologize if this is going to be one of the more boring videos. It is what it is. but half of the reason I'm making these videos is for me to prove to myself that I can stay consistent and do one of the things that I love doing the most, which is making these videos, man. My knee and my calf. Ugh, it's those two things, my knee and my calf. So, I don't know, maybe I should look into some homeopathic remedies or something. Maybe get like a massage gun, or maybe do some more stretching, or I don't know, I'll figure it out. If you guys have any ideas as to how I can heal my leg, my knee, and my calf, drop a comment down below, dude. Let me know. All right, I've been sitting here long enough. Let's do it. All right. You guys want to hear a story time? So I'll tell you guys about how I sprained my ankle twice. And I sprained my right ankle once. So, but the first time I sprained my ankle, I was playing football at school. And I just got tackled the wrong way. We were playing football at recess. And yeah, I just got tackled the wrong way and came down. My ankle hit a rock, and that was all she wrote. And I remember my favorite teacher, my second grade teacher, Mr. Strauss. I was screaming like a baby, and he picked me up like a baby and carried me, and yeah, got that all fixed up. That was the first time, obviously, I ever had to use crutches. It was crazy, but that was the first time. I'll tell you about the second time in the next set. Oh, I don't even know what the weight is at. The weight was at 100 pounds. Let's start at 70. I am gonna bump the weight up each set. I'm not gonna give myself a complete easy day. I want to try to go as heavy as I can and push myself as much as I can. But here we go. Okay, 18. I was definitely feeling the burn there. All right. So the second time that I sprained my ankle, my left ankle, I was drunk in New London, which is a town in Connecticut. I had just gotten into my second apartment, and I was taking the city bus up to the grocery store to get some groceries and some booze. And I had just watched Logan. the night before. And I don't know why, but I like the way he was limping in the movie. A little too much. So anyway, I had just had my son too. So I'm on the bus with my son in a car carrier and his mom, and we go to get off the bus. I have all the groceries in my hand. She has the car seat. I go to step off the bus and I step in a fucking ditch. And I just twist and sprain it again. It was not bad enough where I needed to like go to the hospital and get crutches, but it was bad enough where I was limping on it for a few weeks afterwards, and that limping on it, spraining it right after having watched that Logan movie, I just got into this weird habit of like walking with a limp, like House. Like I continued to walk like that way after I healed, just cause I didn't even think it was cool. I was just like, this is part of my character now. This is who I am. But yeah, that was the second time. I might not have been drunk. I just might have been hungover, but I know I definitely got booze. And I know I was drunk the night before when I was watching the movie. Because I used to do the thing that you're not supposed to do, where you like download movies using a certain software. That's how I was able to watch it. But that's the story time for you. And my right ankle, I sprained it one day when I was at my dad's house. I was playing Ninja Warrior outside in his backyard, and I went to do a somersault, and I stepped in a fucking ditch. That was when I was a teenager, though. So yeah, football, drunk adult, teenager, Ninja Warrior. I didn't even bump the weight up. All right, 55, let's go up to 70. I'm gonna try to make my way up to 100 pounds today. Let's get some hype music going. All right, let's get it. But yeah, man, it's important for me to share these stories because that is a part of the point of the channel. It's, you know, showing daily life in sobriety, showing life as a dad and a husband, showing the daily grind of weight loss. But the biggest thing is the sobriety. And I preach it a lot, and I do try to tell stories whenever they come to my mind. And hopefully, if there's somebody out there going through a hard time and you see this, you know, maybe you did something similar, or maybe something similar happened to you. And that's it, man. You know, we're all in this together. I know, I should have been a poet. Instead, I'm just a gym bro. All right, we got it at 85. Yeah, we got it at 85 pounds. Oh yeah. Pretty sure that was 15. It was solid. All right, set number 3. We're gonna bump it up to 85 pounds. I think we're getting to be like halfway there. I mean, if this is all I'm doing, I want to try to hit at least 5 sets. But, you know, I also don't want to overdo it. And I got to go to work tomorrow, so I definitely don't want to overdo it. But it is what it is, man. I'm just going to thug it out. All right, I got to turn this up. There we go, that's 12. Let's hop over to the hamstrings. All right, we bumped it up to 100 pounds. This is about as heavy as I can go on the seated hamstring because this little pin here sometimes is really tough to get it out. But let's see how this goes. I might be able to figure it out.
I know what it's about. What's it about?
You don't.
Oh, he probably does. I do.
I think you.
Sorry. Yeah.
You still your missing Then you.
Oh, you won't think.
Yeah, I can't close. Who wore Mike Will? That's what I said. I don't think you wanted to hear.
All right. Hey,
Wait,
I got the pin out pretty easy that time. I might bump the weight up a little bit. I might go one more stack or one more plate heavier. Yeah. All right, set number 4. Oh, I'm sorry, I've been saying it wrong this whole time. This is superset set number 4, dude. Anyway, got it at 100 pounds. And let's get it. Oh. Oh. All right. Hamstrings. And you know what? I got really lucky. I'd rather be safe than sorry. So I think that I'm going to keep it at 100 pounds for the rest of the workout. And I'm only going to be doing one more set of these anyway, so.
But I mean, if you ever do, like, for real, I would, like, recommend that. And I take people, like, sometimes I do, and you want people to enjoy it. And I'm like, so the one time I did the shine, that was a recommendation. Yeah, I like it. So I will take. I had on the 90 station. And it was something like. I don't remember. Was it Bon Jovi? No. But I didn't want to see You know what knows about him that's probably good? I good on the sick climbing song. What?
Okay. That's all I got, man. I think I got enough left in me for one more set. All right, y'all. Set number 5. I did it again. Superset set number 5. And I gotta say that I am proud of myself because, again, I don't have to do any of this. I don't have to make videos. I don't have to go to the gym. The only thing I have to do is go to work so I can provide for my family. And then on top of that, my knee's hurting. It's a leg day today. No guy wants to do leg day. And even though I only came in here and I just went back and forth on these two machines, I'm still proud of myself because I did it. I showed up. I didn't have to. And I did it. And all that other stuff I just said, it's all excuses. You can do it. Whether you're in sobriety, recovery, whether you're just a normal dude trying to go to the gym more, whatever the problem is in your life, you can get through it. All right? So we got it set at 100 pounds again. Let's give it our best, shall we? All that being said, my calf especially does feel like it's about to explode. But it's all good. All I gotta do after this is go get gas and drive home, man. Alright. Hamstrings. And for what it's worth, again, even though I just went back and forth on these two machines, I still feel a little hot. I still feel like I worked up a little bit of a sweat. And again, something is better than nothing. Alright, something is better than nothing. Now, last set, best set, we're going to give it our best. One flew over the cuckoo's nest. I'm telling you, man.
Are you done?
18, dude. Oh no. Y'all saw that, right? The pin got stuck. It was definitely not me and my incompetence. It was definitely the machine. All right, guys. I don't think there's really any need for a physique check. I got sweats on and I'm not dropping these draws. Nobody wants to see that. I mean, if you guys saw me take my injection in the last video, it's like that right here. And you can't really see any striations or anything anyway. Maybe in the right lighting you can see some chunks of the quads, but I weighed in at 294. Or no, I'm sorry, 292 this morning. Wait, was it 294 or 292? Let me check my notes app. Yes, okay. February 6th, 2026. We weighed in at 292 pounds. So that's the weight for the day. And you guys saw everything I ate. It was the 2 bananas, the protein shake. When I get home, I'm gonna have probably 200 grams of ground chicken that my beautiful wifey made. And I'll throw some onions and peppers in there. But I think I'm just gonna wrap up the video here, guys. I'm sorry it was one of those videos. I hate videos like these where I'm not doing much And especially a video like this where I'm just going back and forth on two machines. You know, I didn't do my normal little edits of turning the car off and zooming into the gym and stuff, and I just didn't feel like it today, you know. Plus I do have to go to work tomorrow. I got out a little later than normal today, and I want to make sure I can get the video done on time. So that's part of the excuse. Less I have to edit, easier the edit will be. But it's also just a straight up excuse. I was being lazy and I just didn't want to. But at least I can admit my faults. I am like no other man. I can admit my faults. But anyway, I'm going to wrap it up here, guys. I'm rambling on way too long. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. I really appreciate it. I hope that you can get some relatability out of this. Maybe a little bit of inspiration. Got to do the things you don't want to do because you know you got to do them, man. Simple as that. I will see you guys in the next video. The next workout will be Monday, chest day. I believe I also have Monday off, so we'll go run some errands, hang out with the Brousseau fam, do all that good stuff. Thanks again, guys. I love you so much, man. Peace out. Most importantly, though, stay sober, dude.